Welcome to the Miniatures Paintbrush. Today we're going to talk about IDIC Beer's Get It Painted Challenge and how I'm going to join in. Alright, those that know me and have been following my channel have been knowing that I've been a little sporadic with the Space Wolves and getting really involved with that, howling them quite a bit, and then dropping off and going into Reaper Bones, which I'm currently in a season right now where I'm transitioning in. And what I usually do at hobbying, I'll hit on Games Workshop stuff, and what I do when I hobby is I try to push myself to the next level and really get intense with the details with the Games Workshop minis because the details are amazing and I really want to do them justice. But then I switch over to Reaper Bones and I try things that I normally wouldn't try and be more adventurous with a lot of different things and conversions and all that kind of thing. So I go back and forth between one and the other. So I came across this challenge by IDIC Beer. His YouTube channel is linked in the description if you want to check it out. I started this Space Wolf Strike Force box quite a bit a while ago, and which is really amazing. I wanted to paint some Space Wolves. I did get all of these guys done, these claws, and I got the Fenris and Wolves done, and I got the Priest here done as well. So now all that remains are the Terminators and this Dreadnought and this big old plane. Well, as one of my New Year resolution, I'm going to get this done. Okay, so that's coming up. Now currently what you're going to see is me working on some Reaper Bones. Now, here's the Kickstarter 3 set that I picked up, and I really like Reaper Bones because it allows me to really fumble around with a lot of different techniques that I normally wouldn't fumble around with anything else. So I really do like the Reaper Bones and, you know, working with that. So I transition from one to the other. So if I ever get like burnout when it comes to painting this stuff and the pressure for me, I give myself so much stress and pressure when it comes to painting those things that, you know, I want to take it to the next level and I really want to be impressive and maybe even get into competition when it comes to painting. So I'm pushing myself to the next level and getting really, really intense with work. But sometimes that kind of pressure gets me exhausted. So I need some downtime. That's right, some downtime. And downtime for me is the Reaper Bones. That's right. So I work with that. So currently I'm on, or it comes to the videos, on that downtime. Now, in reality, I'm actually working on a lot of Space Wolves right now behind the scenes, and the reason for that is that there's a delay. I try to get a lot of content out to you guys and have it ready and pre-scheduled, so I will paint a whole bunch of minis in advance and do tutorials in it with advance, and then just start posting them up methodically and while I'm working on units. Now, for you, those of you who don't know, when you're working on a unit, all 15 of these guys here, that's a unit, I think. That's one project, all 15. So 15 minis is one project. Now, with Reaper Bones, one mini equals one project. So it's so much easier for me to paint up a Reaper Bones, give a quick tutorial for you guys, and show you new tips, tricks, and techniques and things I'm really taking risks on, and then really getting into tutorials and starting to really hone in on my skill and really push myself as a painter with the Space Wolves. Now, I do take hiatuses as well from both all miniature things related and actually do houses where I create terrain for the wargaming and stuff. So that's one thing, I'm doing houses, and then I completely get out of the entire miniature market there and I do scale modeling. Those are the cars you kind of see up there, and I'll just do a model. Yeah, because I like scale modeling and I like painting and I like building. In fact, the hobby itself of building and painting and taking things off a sprue and putting it together and painting it up, that's what led me into miniatures to begin with. That and a love of all things that are small, plus going into a shop in Manhattan and seeing a Golden Demon winner and saying, wow, that looks amazing. That's right. All right, so where am I with this challenge? Okay, so I painted up, like I said, some of the blood claws and I painted up the priest as well as the Fenrison wolves, and that's where I am with that project. That project needs to be done, and it will get done in the subsequent weeks. I'm gonna start posting pictures of exactly where I am with the progress. In fact, I'll show you a picture of both Fenrison wolves and the blood claws right here. Yeah. And then I'm gonna show you a picture of the tech priest, which is right here. And both came out really nicely. All three of them came out really nicely. And as I'm progressing throughout the weeks, I'm going to post more pictures. Hopefully, I'll be up with the game when it comes to the Terminators by the next time you see this video as an update. Well, thank you for joining in. I'm just keeping you abreast of what I'm doing behind the scenes here at the Miniatures Paintbrush, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. But I'll tell you one thing, if you want to join in to get it painted, go over to Nick Beer's website, IDIC Beers, I'm sorry, Nick, yeah. Link in the description, and you can get started and get your stuff painted. Well, I hope you like this video, and I'll catch you next time on the Miniatures Paintbrush.